Welcome to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including Comcast and Spectrum's new streaming player has some hidden fees with it. If you're not careful, we'll tell you how to avoid those hidden fees. Dish Network was down for over 24 hours, at least for its website, streaming, and other issues. We'll tell you everything that happened with Dish over the weekend. And Amazon has successfully launched the first satellites for its new internet service that will offer both commercial and residential home internet service coming in the future. We're going to talk about these stories and a whole lot more, including some Prime Day deals here in a second. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read about them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. By doing so, YouTube recommends our videos to more people, helping us grow. Hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. So with that said, let's dive into it. Starting off with Comcast and Spectrum last week announced a new streaming player that's $60, or you can pay $5 a month. Now the catch here is once you've paid for a year, you've now paid $60, you can stop payments, but you have to ask them to. Otherwise, they're going to continuously keep charging you $5 a month until you return the device or tell them to stop. Now the issue with that is it's a lot of money. Every year, $60 in 3 years, you're going to really add up $180. A little back of the head math there, sorry if it's wrong, but it's a real money drain if you forget to cancel. Now, the one nice thing is if you continue to pay $5 and it breaks or the remote gets damaged, they'll replace it. But, for example, the remote's only $10. So every 2 months, you could have bought yourself another remote by saving that money. So if you're thinking about getting Comcast or Spectrum's new streaming player, remember that. Now, if you are still a cable TV subscriber, new cable TV subscribers get that box free for 12 months, and then they pay $5 a month. So at the end of the second year, you would need to cancel at that point. But just keep in mind, there's a lot of great streaming players out there. Spectrum does have apps to stream on other devices through like Roku's, for example. That could be a lot less than $60. So take, do your research, decide what's right for you. It's not a bad streaming player. Just make sure you're not going to be paying for that for years to come if you select the $5 a month option. All right, let's keep moving along. Dish over the weekend was down for over 24 hours on their website. This prevented people from streaming, even streaming through places like ESPN, because they were unable to log in to authenticate their account, unable to pay bills or get support through the channels. Now, very strangely, this time it only affected Dish. Sling TV, Air TV remained active and online. It was only Dish. Now, Dish satellite service continued to work, but the website was down, unable to make it work. We were unable to get Dish to comment. They did not reply to our emails over the weekend. If on Monday sometime when they get back in the office, they get back to us, we'll update the story. But this is the second major outage. This one a lot shorter than the one happened earlier this year, but most of Saturday and into early Sunday, Dish was unable to have customers log into the website, unable to have people authenticate through ESPN or stream their content, which is unfortunate. If you were gone, you were unable to do that. If you were home, you were able to watch TV, but if you're out and about hoping to jump into the game and see what's happening in college football, you were out of luck. All right, next up, Amazon has successfully launched the first 2 satellites in its attempt to take on SpaceX's Starlink home internet service and commercial service. Now, this will be part of Amazon's new home internet plan and commercial plan and more with it. And for months, they've been delayed in launching these 2 test satellites. These 2 satellites are 2 prototypes up there that are meant to confirm that everything's working as expected. They'll take the data. If everything goes well, they'll start immediately mass producing these satellites for launches next year. They hope to start beta testing into next year for a launch of the service in 2025 is the rumored target dates. We'll see if they're able to keep that date. A lot can happen between now and then, but they have successfully put these satellites in space, which will allow them to start testing it. I love it. You know, I'm a big fan of competition. Competition drives down prices. It's a really cool option there with it. So check that out. Link in the show notes if you want to learn more about Amazon's home internet service and what it could mean for you with cord cutting. All right, Prime Day, the Fall Prime Day, which is called Big Deals Day, which is their Fall Prime Day event for Amazon. If you're a Prime member, there's a lot of good deals, including a lot of cord cutting deals, and some of them are already live. 10th and 11th are the official date, but the Fire TV deals and Roku deals are now live. Start out with Roku deals starting at $21. You can get a Roku Express HD for just $21. You can get a Roku Express 4K, which is a pretty decent streaming player, for $29. It's a pretty good price for a 4K streaming player. You can also get the Roku Stick 4K for $37. Or if you want a soundbar also, the Roku soundbar stream bar, I think they call it, is a Roku 4K streaming player and a sound bar built into one. It's on sale for $99. That's a $20 savings off the list price. Some really good deals. If you want to find these deals on Amazon, check out our show notes down below. But if you would rather have a Fire TV, they also have those on sale. They're starting off at $17.99 for the Fire TV Stick Lite. Honestly, I would spend the extra few dollars and get the 4K stick for $22.99. Much more powerful streaming player. They also have the standard HD one for $19.99. Again, when you're talking about $2 to $4, if you can, I would spend the money, get the 4K one. That way, if you ever upgrade your TV, it becomes a 4K one. You don't need to go buy a new streaming player. You already have a 4K one. And at $22.99, it's a pretty good deal. Now, this is last year's model. Still very nice, very powerful. Great option there if you want to check that out. But those are two of the best Prime Day deals out there. We'll have a lot more Prime Day deals of all the best cord cutting and related tech products that we find on Amazon during the Big Deals Day event over at CoreCarsNews.com. Click on the Deals tab in the menu at the top, and you'll find all the deals we're finding over there. If you find any good deals you want to recommend to us, send us a link. Let us know. A lot of our best news comes from readers like you going to Core Cars News, clicking on Contact Us, and sending us an email through the website there so we can find them. All right, did you know that for over a year now, Hulu has had a cheaper live TV plan? But there's some catches with this. For example, it's only $1 cheaper. Hulu has a live TV only plan, apparently, that a reader pointed out that even I didn't know about because they don't really promote it at all. It includes all the live TV channels as a standard plan and on demand from those channels, but you get no Disney Plus, no ESPN Plus, and no Hulu on demand content with this offer here. Which you're probably saying, why would you want it? And for most people, you probably don't. For an extra $1 a month, you get a lot more content. But if you're somebody who, for example, is getting the Disney Plus bundle free through Verizon still on their grandfathered plan, you may want to take advantage of this because you're already getting the Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu, and you can save $1. Honestly, though, for $1, I would recommend you spend that money. This plan will be going up. It's currently $68.99. It'll be going up to $75.99 later this month when Hulu raises the price on everything. Again, just a $1 savings. I don't really know why they're even doing this. It's kind of weird, but they're doing it. So check it out. Speaking of Hulu, they added a lot of local PBSs. Hulu is in the process of adding local PBSs. They've been, over the last few weeks, finally starting to add them. And over the weekend, we got flooded with messages of places like Iowa, Wisconsin, and more that Hulu finally added their local PBSs. Not all PBSs are live yet. They hope by the end of the year, could roll into next year, they'll finally have them all live. But if you're a Hulu with Live TV customer, you should check to see if your local PBS is now live with that. You should also be able to get PBS Kids. PBS Kids should be nationwide now. It's the local PBSs for each market that are slowly rolling in. It's complicated because they have to go to each station, create a secure digital link for it, and work from there. There's a lot of certification to make sure they're not accidentally exposing this to make it easy for piracy. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, and the last story of the day, a ton of really great Halloween content is coming to free services like Tubi, Pluto TV, and Redbox. We did a quick summary of everything coming to those services this month, which is part of this year. And if you want to find out everything free on those services, check out the show notes. I have a link there. I want to know, do you have a recommendation? Question of the day. Do you have a recommendation for the best free movie and television show that you would recommend from one of these services that went live this month? Leave me a comment and let me know. Well, that's it for today. Again, Big Prime, the Fall Prime Day, Big Deals Day, they're calling it this time, October 10th and 11th. We'll have full coverage at Core Cars News for the best cord cutting deals. If you're looking for any cord cutting related discounts, check it out. There's a deals tab at the top of the website in the menu. On mobile, it's just that little menu icon. Click that, select deals. And you're going to find a ton of deals we'll recommend there. If you find any good cord cutting deals, send us an email, or if you find any good cord cutting news ever, go to CoreCarsNews.com, click on the Contact Us, and send us an email. Let us know what you found so we can share it with everybody. Some of our best tips or news stories come from tips from people like you. So with that said, I hope you have a fantastic week. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for all the kind words. My shoulders continue to heal. Got a few more weeks in this sling, but we're getting back more and more to work every day. So with that said, have a fantastic Monday. Have a great week. I'll see you all again right here tomorrow.